So right now it's recording, and let's start with Mr. Dlovan. Mr. Dlovan, please go ahead. Let me unmute everybody. Okay, just unmute everybody.
Hello, Mr. Rizgar.
Okay, please, while somebody is talking, try to unmute yourself. I call you by name. For example, now I said Mr. Dlovan is talking, so try to, let me, okay, okay, Mr. Dlovan, go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Rizgar. How are you?
I'm very good,
I
thank
hope
you.
thank you. I hope you're doing very well. All of them. Really, it's been a while. I didn't see you, so I'm very glad today we are having a online class.
Okay, I'm very happy to hear from you too. I know it's been almost like 15 or 20 days. So Mr. Dlovan, can you tell us how do you spend your time? Like, how do you keep away yourself from this situation which is happening in our country?
Actually, for me, I'm just been in work every day. I've been working for 9 or 10 hours. After that, when I came back to home, I just spend my time to watching a movie or playing some video game like PUBG. Because after being 9 hours too much, so I need some time to make relaxing.
Yeah, that's a great thing. And what do you think about, because you're working in kind of like health area? So what do you think about the situation? Do you think the situation in Kurdistan is good, or it's not that good that we hear from other people?
Actually, it's going to be good because it's for 1 week lockdown and they extended for next 5 days. And I think it will be better because in last 5 days there isn't any new cases in Arbil. Hopefully, it's a great news for us. And actually, if we been in lockdown for next 2 weeks, I'm very sure we will control the situation.
Oh, that's a good news. Very nice to hear these kind of words from someone who works in health area. And
Yeah.
Mr. Dlovan, did something funny happen to you while you're staying at home, like a funny story or something happened to you, just to tell us, and maybe we can get some benefit from your story? Like anything happened to you that was
Okay.
kind of funny?
Actually, I didn't been in home for a long time because still I'm going to work in the lockdown when government make it lockdown. I'm going to work, but there's a funny thing happened 2 days ago. One of the policemen in one checkpoint asked me, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to a pharmaceutical company." He said that have you been found it any vaccine? I said, if China cannot find, how we can find in Kurdistan? It was very funny.
Yeah, maybe Kurdish people are smart. Also, they can find a vaccine as soon as possible. Okay, thank you very much. Do you
Yeah,
have,
I hope.
yeah, do you have anything else to say? If you don't have anything else to say, I would like to give the mic to someone else to tell us the same thing. Like, how do you guys spend your free time, and like, because you're staying at home, how do you cope with this situation?
Yeah. No, actually I'm done. I would like to another one to speak.
Yeah, and if you have any
Speak.
questions, you can see the chat, okay? So there's a
Okay,
chat box. Yeah, there's a chat box. You can also raise your hand. You can raise your hand,
okay,
or you can write in the chat box if you need any more information or if you have any questions, okay? So I'm very
okay.
glad
Thank you.
to hear from you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, so right now let's go to Mr. Badr. So please, Mr. Badr, I will let me unmute you. Okay, so Mr. Badr, now you can talk.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Rizgar. I'm very glad to see you, and I'm worried about all of the students and you. And
Thank you so much.
appreciate that to join, make it, create this group, uh, and I don't know how to say. I'm happy. I'm glad.
Okay, very good. Mr. Badr, can you tell us how's the situation uh, in like while coronavirus is around and your supermarket? Like, what's the situation because of the virus and in the
Uh,
supermarket?
and the people is or some of the people is afraid of the coronavirus. That's why the mask and some of the items in the uh, some of the clinics don't have very often this item in the some of the clinic, and some of them is worry about the food and vegetable, and most of them they don't go out about because of the coronavirus, and uh, uh, in the after the course until now in the market and exhausted in the market.
I see. And how do you spend your time at home? Are you reading any books or are you watching any TV shows or TV series,
Now
movies?
I don't have a satellite to watch. Just watch listening to the in the YouTube English with Emma.
Ah, okay, okay. I know Emma. She's a great teacher
Yes,
also.
yes. I'm
Okay.
listen to her, and whenever I want, I do it. But I don't have enough time to watch reading. Just I want to have some plan to revise whenever we study, revise all of them step by step.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions to me or to other participants?
No, I don't have any question. Just you. I hope you will be better and good.
Okay, thank you so much and stay with us. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box.
Yes.
So guys, right now we are having some great teachers with us here. So one of them is Mr. Ayad, the other one is Mr. Rowan. So this time I would like to give this honor to Mr. Ayad to share his ideas, to share his thoughts. Mr. Ayad, let me just, Mr. Ayad, can you hear us?
Yes, yes, I hear you.
Okay, so please, the floor is yours. Now you can get it and you can do whatever you like.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm just as everybody else, very delighted to see you all guys on this screen sharing one of the very ever best classes online teaching in Dilma Center for English languages. But Mr. Rizgar, please, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and everybody can hear you as well.
Okay, good.
So Mr. Ayad, how do you spend your time while you're staying at home?
Issues, so I just did them very well, and I see that it's going very well. Thank you very much for hosting us, Mr. Rizgar.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure. Do
And
you
thank
have,
you very much. Yes, and thank you very much for giving me this space to speak. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, no, never mentioned it. Do you have any advice for students while they're staying at home to improve their English, and how do they spend their time?
Yes, actually, due to the recent events about the spreading of this deadly and fatal virus all over the world, and luckily our city is one of the most what's called one of the best places, I think, so far, because we don't have so many infected people here.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah, uh, I think that going online
Hmm.
and listening to other people who have more experience than you, please, sorry, will give you another chance to expand your knowledge about English language and interacting with other people, especially people like you, Mr. Rizgar, with the
Thank you
four
so
stars
much.
on your name.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
like it. And you are in the middle. You are the big star. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Ayad, for joining us. Please, if you have any other additional comments, you can just raise the hand, and also you can write in the chat box. I'm very, very glad to have you with me, also
Sure.
with other
Thank you.
participants. Thank you so much, and
Thank you for
uh,
giving me the chance.
good to talk to you, Mr.
Thank you.
I always like to be fair with gender equality. So we have uh, Maruj here. Maruj, if you like to talk, please, I will unmute you, and also you can talk, because also I would like to know how, like, you guys spend the time at home while all the other guys are staying at home. So now you are unmute, and you can talk if you like. Maruj, can you hear me? So maybe Maruj cannot hear me, but please, if you can hear me, just raise your hand, and then I'll give another chance to you to talk as well. So let me unmute here. Okay, let's go to Mr. Bahjat. Mr. Bahjat, can you hear me? And I will unmute you. Mr. Bahjat, you should talk in English. This is not a Kurdish class. Actually, this is an English class, so I am not allowed to speak in Kurdish. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Zachariah. I would like to hear from Mr. Zachariah. Please, Mr. Zachariah, go ahead and tell us, how do you spend your time? What do you think about the situation? Mr. Zachariah, Mr. Zakaria? Mr. Zakaria? Mr. Zakaria also, Mr. Zakaria cannot hear me. Okay, so also I have another great friend, Mr. Rowan. Also, he's an English teacher here. I would like to give some time to my dear friend, Mr. Rowan, to go ahead and talk. Mr. Rowan, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself and you can talk. Mr. Rowan? Mr. Rowan maybe has some technical issues. Now let's go to Mr. Muhammad Bolay. Mr. Muhammad Bolay, please unmute yourself.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Mr. How are you doing?
Thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, please go ahead and tell us, how do you spend your time? What do you think?
Hello, guys. Actually, teacher, I just stayed home, like prison.
So how do you spend your
Yeah.
time?
use it mobile, play game, and sometimes I read it, a book.
And do you do anything to improve your English?
Yeah, I watching a video in the
Uh-huh.
YouTube. Yeah, that's all.
That's all. And do you have any questions to us or to the other participants?
Now, just teacher, I want to ask you. I want to give this class for my nephews. You want to join it? He can't.
Yeah, of course, of course. Let him join.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I give a call. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Okay, let's go to Mr. So sometimes I cannot see the names. For example, now I have an iPhone here, which is iPhone A44556A. I would like to unmute you and please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit of how do you spend your time here. Okay, Mr. Hello? Mr. iPhone? Mr. iPhone, are you here? Mr. iPhone is having difficulties maybe. Mr. iPhone, hello? Okay, let's go to Mr. Mahmoud Akhtar. Mr. Mahmoud, please join me and tell us what do you think about the situation? How do you spend your time? What do you do to improve your English?
First, hello everyone. Actually, the situation is very dangerous. We have to care about our health and sterilize everything that you use it, like mobile and laptop, because there is no treatment for this disease. And I spend my time. Actually, I just improve my English. I don't have another job or another thing. I focus on my English. I read a book and I review it every single tenses and learn a new tenses, past perfect, continuous, and discuss about these tenses with you. Um, and sometimes I watch the news about coronavirus and what did the new happened, and I listen to the doctor that give us instruction uh, to to apply this instruction apply this instruction to avoid this disease. I try to watch the movies named Friends. It's very really funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to gather every single vocabs that I will use it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. And what's your idea of like, do you have any advice or do you have any suggestions for those who are staying at home and don't know how to spend their time?
Actually, it's opportunity. You have to seize this opportunity because you don't have another one. You have a lot of time, and actually, you can do a lot for this waste time. You can study some new vocabs and improve it. You can speak with English with another people using by using application.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's it. You can improve your English and do a lot of things. You have 25 hours.
Like you mean 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we have 25 hours because we're staying at home and it will give us an extra hour.
Yes, right.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mahmoud, and thank you for sending questions. It's always great to see my students are sending questions sometimes while they're at home, but still they're sending questions, and I'm very happy to answer you. I hope you get benefit from the answers. And please, if you don't understand the answers, try to send it back and tell me that you couldn't understand. I'm trying my best to clarify it for you again, okay?
No, teacher. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are the best teacher. I
Oh, thank you
really.
so much. Thank you very much. And now let's go to Mr. Zakaria, I don't know. Now, do you have any other questions or do you have any other comments, Mr. Mahmoud?
And no, that's it. Just be safe and stay at home.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
For everyone.
yeah, stay with us and have a great time with us.
Okay. Thanks. Goodbye.
Thank you. And let's see if Mr. Zakaria is available. I'm not sure if he's available. Let me see. Let me unmute him. I think he said his internet is not very good right now. And I don't know who this Hawaii is. So I will unmute Hawaii. So please, Hawaii Y9 2019. Can you talk?
Hello, Mr. Rizgar.
Oh, hello. Please introduce yourself and go ahead.
Thank you, thank you. It's Mahmoud, teacher. Mahmoud Sultan.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay.
I like this time to see you and to speak with you again.
Thank you so much. So please share with us, how do you spend your time? What are you doing at home?
Actually, my free time starts in the evening. So in the YouTube, I improve my English. I watched a video and watched some movies. After that, with my family, with my big brother, play card game.
What kind of game are you playing?
Okay.
I see, I see. And what do you do to improve your English?
I watch some video in YouTube.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Mahmoud, just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, let me unmute Mr. Rawand, and Mr. Rawand also is an English teacher and he would like to participate. I really appreciate his being here. So Mr. Rawand, please go ahead and talk. Mr. Rawand? Mr. Rawand, can you hear me? Maybe something is wrong with the internet. Mr. Rawand? Sorry, Mr. Mahmoud, go ahead.
Yes, teacher. That's all. Just I stayed at home.
Do you go out with your friends or you are not allowed to go?
No, never.
Never? Why not? It's good. Sometimes it's good to go out.
Because now have a very famous virus in the world. It's very dangerous.
Guys, the electricity went up. So you see, this is the problem, and sometimes we are having a great time, but sometimes these technical issues are killing us.
That's normal in Kurdistan.
It's very normal. So you see, I'm holding a light. And also my computer is not working without internet for 2 minutes. So I'm hoping the internet is coming back as soon as possible because it's gonna go off. So let me see. Let me see who else. Allah is here. So please, Allah, can you talk? Hello?
See you, teacher.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahmoud. Take care and be safe. Be away from this virus. Allah, can you talk? Hello? I think something is wrong. Hopefully, okay, guys, maybe my computer is going off. So please stay online and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, you can rejoin the same thing like how you did it before. Also, you can do it, but I will leave you for a couple of minutes until the internet is coming back, and then we will continue our session. Okay, so please stay cool, stay chill. Talk to you in a bit.